Hello ladies and gents, and welcome back to a brand new video where we'll be going over the Riese Declassified Easter egg. I'll be covering how to get the Ragnoroks and how to complete the Easter egg in its entirety. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe and make sure to turn on the notification bell for more content covering custom zombies and Black Ops Cold War. So for our first step, we will turn on power and then connect all teleporters to the mainframe and unlock the Pack-a-Punch machine. To do this, you either head straight to power by going left or right out of spawn, as seen in the gameplay in the background. Once you have unlocked the Pack-a-Punch machine, you must upgrade every weapon and begin the Flytrap Easter egg step. Now if you remember the original Flytrap Easter egg step, you will notice you have to find 3 toys in order to complete this step. To begin this step, if you head left out of spawn, head towards teleporter C, and just before you enter the animal testing laboratory, look to your left outside the map and you'll see a glowing red dot. Shoot that with your Pack-a-Punch weapon and this will begin the Flytrap Easter egg. The first toy is located just before teleporter C. You will go into the lab and just before you are about to enter teleporter C, if you look to your right you'll find cages in a corner. Go up to the bottom left cage in the corner and shoot the teddy bear. Now this next toy is located outside in one of the burning buildings. You'll find teddy bear in one of the windows, shoot that and you're on to the final part. Final part is located in a furnace below teleporter A, across from Mule Kick. You will find the monkey in the fire and shoot that. Now you have completed the Flytrap Easter egg. Since you have found all toy parts, the Flytrap Easter egg has now been complete. These next steps will require you to obtain the Wonderwolf and a Pack-a-Punch weapon. You can also do these in any order. Of course, obtaining the Wonderwolf DG1, first head to teleporter C and you'll notice electrical panels on the wall with wires going into them. Shoot the panels in order from 1, 2, 3, so shoot the first panel with 1 wire going into them, then 2, then the third. This will overload the teleporter. You will now be sent to a room that looks awfully similar to Samantha's room from Revelations. Pick up the Wonderwolf part in the corner in the cupboard. You can also hear an Easter egg as well where Dr. Monty's kind of mumbling in the background speaking to someone or himself. After you are teleported back, you can obtain the Ragnorok part where the perk spawns when you teleport. Now this is just in front of the fence. You will notice that you cannot miss it. It is very obvious. Secondly, you must head to teleporter A and you'll notice there's 4 valves that can be turned. Keep turning them until the water begins to boil. You'll know this as you'll see a prompt for when the boiling water starts happening and you'll hear it as well, and your character will also say a quote when that does complete. Once that has been completed, you will now enter the teleporter and be teleported to a mysterious room. Grab the wonder weapon part in the corner to your left underneath the lamp. You can also notice a peanut that is closest to the chambers, a nice little Easter egg relating to the original storyline. Now since you have completed the other 2 teleporters, you will need the Wonderwolf for this next part. Head to teleporter B and you'll notice 4 glowing dots on the wall. 3 of the dots are green and 1 is red. You will want to use your Wonderwolf and connect these dots together, making sure you connect the red dot last in a diagonal pattern. Once you have entered the teleporter, you will now be greeted with an amazing cutscene.
You will never succeed in this, Edward. Rabbits will swallow your pride. Something far more terrible than you lies here.
With the cutscene now finished, you will notice you have a stone with you and it will prompt you to begin the final Easter egg step before the boss fight. Make sure you are fully set up as this is the last step, is long and it's difficult. You will follow the stone to 3 different places completing lockdown steps. You will know you are in lockdown when you cannot leave that area. Once you have completed the lockdown step, follow the stone again until you are met with another lockdown. Rinse and repeat. This stone will head off in 3 different directions, twice to the left and once to the right. On your first time following the stone, it will head once to the right, go to the furnace, have a lockdown step there. Once it has gotten past the furnace lockdown, it will then need transportation all the way to Quick Revive in the far right corner. Once in there, you'll do another lockdown step, survive as long as you can. You will then be dropped down into the kind of tunnel, taken to the teleporter, where you'll be teleported to the mainframe again, and you'll begin the last 2 follow steps. Once you have been teleported there, you'll be giving a max ammo and head towards the left. First time you do this, you'll be put into a lockdown outside of the ammo testing laboratory. Then you'll be head inside the laboratory, and then you'll do a lockdown just outside the wall by, which is the most tedious area to have. And then you'll be doing another lockdown step in front of teleporter C. Go into the teleporter, and you'll be teleported to the mainframe once again. Third and last time you do this, you'll be taken to the left hand side of the map, and you'll go in between the ammo testing laboratory and the mainframe. Do a lockdown outside the Wonder Fizz machine, and then you'll be taken to underneath the power. You will then be taken to the electric trap outside power. Now make sure when you get to this stage, do not use the power switch, as this will get you killed. Once you've completed that, you will then be taken to the catwalk, where you do the final lockdown step, where you'll be in a lockdown where you have to survive as long as you can. This step here is the longest step out of all of them, and it is the hardest because you can go down if you're not careful. Once you've completed that, you will now move on to the boss fight. Make sure you are fully equipped going into it. Head to teleporter B and click the panel to enter the boss fight. Now before we go into the boss fight, you can build the Ragnoroks. There are 2 parts across the map. One you will receive doing the Easter egg, which I've mentioned already. The first part is located in 3 different spots. The first part is located outside Double Tap in the corner on top of sandbags. The second location is on the right hand side of Mule Kick on the rubble. And the last location is underneath the staircase across from the furnace room. Now the second part locations are across at teleporter C. Head across there, the parts can be located at the sink next to the wall by. In that same room, if you head toward teleporter C, look to your right and you'll notice cabinets next to a window. This is where the third part can also spawn. Now the last part of the location can be located on a bloody table on the right hand side of the animal testing lab. It's at the very back. If you head towards there, you'll get it. Once you've completed that, you will now head towards Double Tap and you'll see a buildable table. And there you go, you now have the Ragnaroks. Now the boss fight. Once you're in the boss fight, there are 3 different stages to it. One is where she'll spawn rocks that will slam into the ground. Make sure you're not in that area or underneath, as you will be heavily damaged. Second, you'll have the ice stage, where you'll be confined to a circle in which you cannot be damaged, but anywhere outside that circle you will be. And last but not least, her blast attack. Keep moving to avoid this. This isn't too hard, just make sure you don't get swarmed, as you will be one hit if she lands her attack on you. Once her shield is down, you keep shooting until she dies. Once she dies, you'll be greeted with a cutscene. Thank you guys for tuning in to today's Easter egg guide covering the Riese Declassified. Now if you aren't the channel and you've not already, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe and hit the notification bell to be notified of future live streams and content covering custom zombies and Black Ops Cold War zombies. Now, if you don't want to follow me on Twitter and keep up to date with daily stuff, then follow me on Twitter at 2basic. Link for that is in the description below. And guys, thank you all for watching, and goodbye.